Silo Rebel basketball is on the air. Rebel Red sponsors include C&D Cattle, First Texoma National Bank, Ford's Guide Service, Razor Blade Salon, Olivia's Jewelry, Texoma Ready Mix, Taco Casa, Roll-Offs, K&D Customs, Plumped Injectables and Beauty Box, Parker & Mitchell Heating and Cooling, Cross & Arrows Hot Shot, First United, Rebel Nutrition, Hot Shots Coffee, S&L Collision Center, Red River Pet Resort, All Seasons Contracting, Triple Threat Baseball Club, Texoma Pit Stop, and Real Fishing Guide Service. Now here's the voice of the Rebels, Kevin Farr, and the best fifth grade commentator in the business, Asher Ludrick.
And the national anthem finishes up here from the Kingston Multipurpose Activities Center, where tonight it's Silo and Kingston. It's Class 3A battle as these two teams squaring off as we head toward the holiday break. Rebels have one more game coming up on Tuesday before they take off for the holiday break. They'll be back over here at Kingston the first week of January for the Kingston New Year's Classic. We'll talk more about that later. As we're set for starting lineup for the Lady Rebels, come in 5-2 on the season. And they will start Christina Tubby, a 5'8 freshman. Also in the starting lineup, it's Kinley Pierce, the 5'6 sophomore. Riley Pierce, the 5'8 senior. Michaela Clark coming off that great performance at career-high 20 points on Tuesday night when she hit 6 3-pointers. She's a 5'6 senior. And the final starter is Avery Beecham for the Lady Rebels, a 5'7 senior tonight for Silo. Those are the 5 starters. Clark back in the starting lineup. She didn't start that game on Tuesday. That came off the bench with those that big 3-pointers in that one. The Lady Rebels are going to need all of it tonight and more probably against the 10th-ranked Lady Redskins of Kingston. And they will start Jada Foster, a 5'10 senior. Also in the starting lineup for the Lady Redskins, who come in 4-2 on the season, 5'8 freshman Avery Ludrick. And my man Asher, I think you know her a little bit.
Yeah, she's my cousin.
So Asher's cousin in the starting lineup for Kingston tonight. Also, J.C. Herndon, a 5'5 junior. Emily Bellantini, a 5'10 senior. She's their key player inside for the Lady Redskins. And the final starter for Kingston tonight is going to be Joey Hayden, a 5'9 junior. So it's Foster, Ludrick, Herndon, Bellantini, and Hayden for Kingston in this one. Coach Chad Rimmer's squad 4-2, as I mentioned, on the season, ranked 10th in the state in Class 3, and they've played a tough schedule. Wins over Atoka, Ada, Cushing, and Kiefer. Their only losses coming to Medill and Bing. So a tough schedule thus far for the Lady Redskins, and they are 10th in the state in Class 3A. About ready to tap this one up and get things rolling. Silo in the red uniforms tonight with the white and blue trim. I was kind of expecting the Bangarang blue tonight, Asher, but
Yeah,
They decided against it.
These are the match jerseys the Lady Rebels have.
Kingston in their home white uniforms with the red trim. The opening tap controlled by Bellatini. Kingston will start on offense first in the front court. See what Silo does defensively. Looks like they're going to be in a man defense. Controlling the turnovers, avoiding turnovers is going to be a key, and there's a turnover right off the bat by Kingston. So Silo has it offensively. Lady Rebels going to have to limit the turnovers tonight to have a shot at the upset. Probably 15 is the number. They're not going to be able to go more than that. I was talking to Coach Job this week. They commit more than 15 turnovers, much more than 15 turnovers. Probably not going to have a shot here to knock out the Lady Redskins. Also going to have to shoot the ball well, once again, as they did on Tuesday night. There's Clark, who had those 6 threes. Thought about it there for a second. Pass back out to Riley Pierce. First offensive possession. Tries to go backdoor to Beecham. The ball is tied up there on a low bounce pass. Nearly turned over, but on the possession arrow, it's going to go to Silo. Just underway here from the spacious Kingston Multipurpose Activity Center. Lady Rebels pass the ball out front. Kicks off of Tubby, but it's deflected by Kingston and into the backcourt. So Silo has it still. Beecham dribbles up into the offensive end. Gives it to Clark there. Now out to Riley. Now Beecham comes out to retrieve it. Tubby drives, hangs in the lane, missed the shot on the runner, but gets her own rebound, but an errant pass, it's stolen away. Tubby did a good job on the offensive glass, but her pass was picked off. Now Kingston has a chance for the first points. It's been struggle scoring the basketball for the Lady Redskins during the first part of the season. Here's a 3 from outside. It's no good. Offensive rebound for the Lady Redskins, and a foul is going to be called. So it's going to go on Beecham. Avery picks up the foul there. Kingston with an offensive rebound. Lady Redskins can't give up second chance opportunities. Going to have to do a good job on the defensive glass as that pass was kicked out of bounds. We played just over 2 minutes. Inbounds goes Bellatini, spins in the paint. Now she tries to go around Riley Pierce. Missed the shot, rebound off to Tubby. Second board for Costina. Here comes the full court press. Tubby's going to dribble it up. Broke the press into the front court. Here comes a defender coming from behind. Bounces it baseline to Riley. Pierce down the baseline. Goes up, shot inside, no good. Fight for the rebound. Clark comes away with the loose ball. There's back out to Kinley Pierce. Now she drives the left side of the lane and has it knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. Going to stay with Silo on the baseline. Beecham to trigger it in here. And does out front to Riley Pierce. Ball was deflected briefly. Let's save by Hayden. Here's Beecham. Dribbles to the left side on the wing. Looks for a screen there from Riley. Swing it to the right. Now Clark, they're out defending her from the 3. Riley starts the drive, kicks out. Kinley fakes the 3. She'll drive in, has it knocked out of her hands. Back to Beecham. She's left open, passed up the 3. Tubby's going to take it from the right wing and miss. Fight for the rebound, ends up in the hands of Kingston. Down with it for the Lady Redskins. We played over 3 minutes, still no score. Got to like that if you're Silo. Kingston likes to score points in a hurry if they can, especially in transition. Here's a drive inside, and Ludwig hangs in the paint and scores. There's your cousin, Asher. Scores the first points.
Because I was trying to lead off Kingston to try to get their journey ahead.
Pass goes down to the baseline to Kinley. She's going to pass it back out now. Riley's got it for Silo. Pierce, the Pierce sister, handed off on the right side. Swing it to the left. Clark now to Tubby. Lady Redskins out in that tight man defense here. Midway point of this first quarter. 2-0 thus far. Kingston on top. Tubby dribbles right side. Back out to Riley. No, nearly had it taken away, but saves the basketball. Starts the drive. Cut off there. Swing it back right side. They get out on Clark. Take away the three there. Back to Tubby. Lady Rebels doing a good job taking care of the basketball thus far. Riley drives to the baseline, kicks out. Michaela three on the way, and Clark misses from the corner that time. They got her open coming off a screen, but 0 for 2 thus far for Silo from outside. Kingston back down with it offensively here. They work it in the paint. Now the shot goes up. It's no good. Tubby clears another board. Now Riley with the basketball, trying to pass it up. Time's being counted off, and they just get it across before the 10-second count. Tubby drives inside, 2 defenders around her. Pass back out to Clark. Lady Rebels didn't even look for the shot that time. They're going to pass it back out and reset the offense. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here's a drive. Riley right side. A lot of contact, no call on that shot attempt, but Silo gets the rebound. Back inside, Beecham. Cut off there, back out to Clark. 3 is no good. Rebound tapped into the hands of Bellatini. Silo 0 for 3 to start from outside. Here comes Hayden. Might have walked, no call. Pass back out. Bellatini, 3 on the way is good. So Emily Bellatini with the 3 there, and Kingston leads 5-0. Silo having trouble against the pressure. There's a turnover. Drive, shot is no good, but a foul's going to be called on Christina Tubby. Well, that's what Kingston wants to do after they score. Put that pressure defense on, force turnovers, and get layup attempts. Tubby picks up the foul. That's her first. And let's see, Jolie Hayden's at the line. Free throw's good. Harley Gardner checks in for the Lady Rebels. Second free throw to come, and it's good. Nothing but net there, 7-0. Lady Redskins up a touchdown here. Nearly 6 minutes into this one. Silo still looking for its first points, having trouble against the pressure. That ball's deflected out of bounds. It goes off of Kingston. Fortunately there for Silo, 10-second count was on. Lady Rebels inbound it there to Beecham. Rebels up, closely guarded. Now the trap comes at half court. Bounces it across there to Kinley. To Gardner, left side. Back out front, Beecham will reset the offense. Pass to Clark, stolen. Now the ball's loose on the court. Going to be a tie possession, and the alternating arrow goes to the Lady Redskins. Third turnover. Here comes Dextry Bowerman in for Silo, the 5'8" freshman, averaging just under 6 points a game. So Bowerman and Gardner out there with the Pierce sisters and Beecham. Hayden passes Bellatini just inside the free throw line, spins in the paint, goes up and scores. Bellatini with the bucket. 9-0 in all Kingston thus far. Beecham passes to Riley. Dribbles it up. Cross half court. Lady Rebels have numbers, but now they're going to kick it back out. Gardner's going to step in front to a 3 and miss, but she's called for a travel before the shot. Lady Rebels had a 3-on-1 transition opportunity, but didn't try to shoot. They kicked it back out and turned it over there. Minute to play here in the first quarter. Cash Atwood has checked in, the 5'3" junior. Kingston up 9-0. Lady Rebels extending the defense here. Ludwig dribbles out front. Got Byerman on her there. Pass off. Herndon. Now Foster comes to retrieve. Spin on the right side. There's Cassidy Walker who just checked in. 20 seconds left. Kingston may play for the final shot of the quarter, leading 9-0. Here's the pass off right side. Spin in. Foster missed the shot. Rebound. Put back up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Still 2 seconds left. Ludwig gets it. Throws one up at the buzzer. It's no good. That's the end of quarter number 1. (9-0). Kingston throws the first quarter shutout as the Lady Rebels' offensive struggles continue. They found some offense with the outside shooting on Tuesday, but 0 for 3 to start here tonight, and just not that many opportunities against the aggressive man-to-man defense that Kingston has employed here. See what the Lady Rebels try to do to get something untracked on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, the Lady Rebels are going to have to try to build their way back to get this close game. And
well, you can't get them all at once, but you're going to have to chip away at it. Beecham out there along with Atwood, the Pierce sisters, and Harley Gardner to begin the second quarter. Looks like Kingston comes out, well, kind of a zone here, trapping zone. Kinley passes off there to Beecham. Now right side. Atwood fakes the three. Pass inside. Deflected and stolen. Turnover number 5 already. We said 15 was the magic number tonight. Had to hold it up 15 or less. 3 for Kingston. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. There's an offensive board. Bellatini has it now. She's working one-on-one with Riley. Goes up with a shot. It's no good. That time from 15 feet. Pass in the backcourt's deflected. Atwood comes in. They come tie her up, and it's going to be a silo turnover. Just held the ball too long, and the two defenders converged to tie it up. Michaela Clark checks back in. Kingston 3 on the way from Hayden. It's good from the corner. Hayden drays the 3. The junior. First points of this second period. It's 12-0. Now the pass ahead, and it's stolen. Kingston has it back. Pass inside, and there's an offensive foul as Riley stood her ground, took the charge. Jada Foster guilty of that one. It'll be her first personal and just the second turnover for Kingston tonight. 12-0, Lady Redskins. Michaela Clark is checked back in. Lady Rebels do get it across the half-court line before the 10-second count that time. Here's Tubby, open 3 on the way is good.
Bangarang.
So 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Lady Rebels have their first points of the night. 9.5 minutes, but on the scoreboard. Cut it to 12-3. Now a drive inside. Foster's going to be fouled, and she'll shoot free throws now. Tubby just picked up her second personal. So Christina may have to go to the bench. Jada Foster is going to shoot free throws. looking for her first points tonight. Missed the first. And it's going to be Camry Hendricks checking in, the freshman. And Kinley Pierce checks out. Second one's good. 1 out of 2 for Foster. Here comes the full court press off the free throw mate. Tubby dribbles up, now picks up the dribble, bounces it ahead to Beecham. Now Riley's going to attack toward the basket, and there's a foul. Well, one of the few times that the Lady Rebels have attacked the basket here thus far tonight. And Riley Pierce is going to get 2 free throws out of it, as that foul went on Ludwig. Riley, the team's top free throw shooter, but she missed. Next one coming up. Missed that one as well. Couldn't get either to fall. 13-3, Bellatini splits 2 defenders inside, and she's going to be fouled going up with a shot. They're going to get Tubby for a third. Christina's going to have to go to the bench here, more than likely, with a lot of time left here in the second quarter. Free throw by Bellatini's good. She got 6 points now. Bowerman's back in for Tubby. Here's the next one. It's off the mark. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Pierce. So Hendricks is out there with Bowerman, Beecham, Clark, and Riley Pierce. Hayden has it for Kingston. Pass to Bellatini in the paint. Kicks off left side to Foster. Nice ball movement there by the Lady Redskins, and pulling it back out to reset the offense is Herndon. Swing it right side. Bellatini thought about the three. Now she's going to pass back out to Hayden. Dribbles to the left. Now kick out. Wide open three on the way for Bellatini. This time is good. Bellatini drained it. 17-3 now. Kingston gets it ahead. Hendricks passes it up to Bowerman. Bowerman passed up the shot. Going to kick it back out. 8 points here in this quarter for Kingston. Here's a three by Clark, and it hangs on the rim and comes off. Riley inside fighting for the rebound. Can't come up with it. Bellatini outfought her for the ball. Outlet pass goes to Ludwig, and Beecham blocks it from behind, but it goes out of bounds. So here's Harley Gardner and Kinley Pierce back in for Silo. Kingston inbounds it. Ludwig has it out front. Pass off there on the right wing. Now back out front to Herndon. Bellatini, oh, nice feed. Ludwig with the backdoor cut, and she scores off the bounce pass. Ludwig has her second bucket. Got a tie possession called in the backcourt as Kingston went in for another steal. 4:05 left. Kobe Davis in, freshman for Kingston now. 19-3 is the lead for the Lady Redskins. Tubby back in the game, going to lose it, and Bellatini comes up with the loose ball. Silo's 8th turnover. Kingston has it. Works it inside. Bellatini working against Tubby with those 3 fouls, but held her ground. Bellatini missed a shot. Tubby gets the rebound. Now Beecham has it. Avery to the midcourt line. Now across there to Kinley. Kinley going to take it down the left side of the lane and miss the open shot. Well, had an open look. Been rare tonight, but couldn't connect. Now coming the other way. Hayden draws contact, foul, and a chance for the and one. Jolie Hayden going to the line. She's got 7 points now. Hendricks checks back in. Rainey Matheny, the 5'3" junior, is in the game now. Kingston up 21-3. Free throw's no good. Couldn't finish that one off. Rebound to Bowerman. Dexter starts to dribble up, stops. Now passes to Hendricks. And across the half-court line. Hendricks back out. There's a pass intended for Matheny, and it goes out of bounds. Unforced error there. Final just 1 bucket. That was Tubby 3 early in this second quarter. Ludwig fakes the shot. Now kicks it across the defense, and we got a travel. Oh, actually going to be an offensive foul. Illegal screen there called on Kingston. So that'll be a Kingston turnover. Just the 3rd on the Lady Redskins, but allows them to pick up with the full court press. Gardner gets it inbounded. Hendricks on the dribble now. Passes it ahead to Matheny across the half-court line. Here comes the double team. Bounce back to Gardner. Now Hendricks starts to drive, looking for Gardner, and the pass off her hands and out of bounds. Kingston basketball here. Down the right side of the lane, a drive by Kobe Davis, the freshman, and she scores her first points. The lead is 20 now for the Lady Redskins. Beecham gets it to Riley. That pass is deflected and stolen. Kingston comes up with the 11th turnover of the half. Here's Kingston right side. Silo back in his zone this time. Drive down the baseline. Missing the shot there was Cassidy Walker. And the ball goes out of bounds to Silo as Kinley Pierce checks in. Let's check that lineup now. It's Riley Pierce, Harley Gardner, Avery Beecham, Kinley Pierce, and Michaela Clark. Beecham on the dribble across half court this time. Gives it to Riley. Minute 18 to go in the half. Riley with the basketball. Now to Kinley. Bounces it. Riley all alone at the free throw line. Starts the drive in. Missed the shot from the block. Kingston clears the board. Bellatini going to take it all the way down. Ludwig's going to try a 3 and hit.
It looks like that's the first 3 for Avery.
Yep. She's got 7, the freshman. Asher's cousin, and it's a 26-3 lead. Silo nearly with another turnover there. It goes out of bounds right in front of the Kingston bench. Tubby checks back in. Clark has the basketball, right wing. Passes it to Kinley, and she's fouled. Fourth team foul on Kingston. Lady Rebels still one away from the bonus. Inbound to Harley, Gardner. Pass back out to Tubby. 30 seconds left. Here's Kinley Pierce to Gardner. Back out Tubby. Dribbles right side, kicks out. Come out to defend Clark for the three. Now Tubby's going to penetrate. Dish back out. Tubby can't get an open look. Clark can't get an open look on the three. And Kingston comes in to tie it up and force another turnover. On the arrow, Kingston basketball. Here's Bellatini on the dribble. 8 seconds to go. Working against Gardner. Kicks it out. Herndon's going to pull the trigger for three. It's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and that's the end of the half. Kingston with the 26-3 lead at halftime. Well, scoring pretty easy to wrap up for Silo tonight. 3 points for Tubby in the first half. For Kingston, it was, Hayden had 7. Bellatini had 9. Asher's cousin, Avery, had 7. So, to lead the way for Kingston. Lady Redskins lead 26-3 at halftime. We'll take a break here at halftime. Be back for second half action coming up here in about 8 minutes from Kingston tonight. Be back with more here on SoloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network. So here we go to begin the second half. Going to be Lady Rebel basketball. They send out Avery Beecham along with Michaela Clark, Christina Tubby, Riley Pierce, and Kelly Pierce to begin this second half. Here's a three by Tubby to start the half. It's no good. Rebound off, Bellatini. Here comes Kingston in transition. 2-on-1. Layup is good. The Rebels get it down against the pressure this time. Clark's going to pull the trigger on a three. It's off the front iron. Rebound off Kingston and nearly turned over. Lady Redskins get it across the half-court line. Foster with it on the left wing. They'll swing it across. Swinging back out front, there's Bellatini. Kingston working the basketball. There's Bellatini inside. Kicks it back out front. Jada Foster will hold the basketball. Kingston not in any hurry here with a 28-3 lead. Bounce inside. Bellatini spins to the baseline. Goes up, misses a shot. Foster has the rebound. Offensive board. Foul going back up. 2 free throws coming for Jada Foster. Foster, the senior. She's 1 for 2 at the line in the first half. Makes that one. Harley Gardner checks in for Silo. Kenley will get a breather. Next one's no good. Offensive rebound by Kingston, however. Left side, it's Bellatini to the free throw line. Kicks it back out to the baseline. Up with the shot. It's off the mark. Harley Gardner pulls down the rebound, gives it to Tubby, spins on the dribble in the backcourt, now across the half-court line to Gardner. Lady Rebels had numbers. 2 Kingston players ran into one another, but unable to take advantage. Gardner trying the three from the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound to Kingston, and Pierce is going to be called for a foul, scrambling out there defensively. Silo just 1 for 4 on threes in the first half. Only had 4 attempts from outside the arc, but already 0 for 3 here in the second. Here's Joey Hayden, dribbles to the right baseline, toss back out front. Silo working in a, looks like they're in a zone defense this time, or at least the matchup zone. Ludrick dribbles to the top. Asher's cousin passes off there to Herndon. 3 minutes gone in the third quarter. A drive inside. Bellatini just wide open down the baseline. Scores there. First player in double digits. She's got 11. Beecham dribbles it up. Cross half court. There to Pierce. Now Tubby. Long three on the way. It's no good. Kingston down with it, coming the other way. Herndon dribbles out front. Lady Rebels come out to defend a little bit, but Bellatini works inside. Tubby with those foul problems Dribbles right around her and scores off the glass. Bellatini with another bucket. Silo breaks the pressure. Here's Gardner with the layup attempt, and she's fouled. And Silo's going to the line for just the second time tonight. There's not been many attacks at the basket, but right there was one by Gardner. And she's got 2 free throws. Harley looking for her first points. Missed it. Well, second trip to the line, but they're 0 for 3. Dexter Bowerman back in. Here's the next one. Harley makes that one.
It's been
Well, that
long time.
ends a long scoring dry spell. 11 minutes that time without scoring. At the final stage of the second quarter into the third, Riley comes up with a steal. Silo just trying to find some rhythm offensively. See if they can get another drive to the basket here, and Bowerman's fouled on the drive this time. Inbounds goes to Gardner. Here's a drive, shot good by Riley. Attacked the basket that time. She scores and is fouled, and Riley has her first points tonight and a chance at a 3-point play for Silo.
Been a while, but this has probably been their best time so far, and probably the most scored in a quarter.
Yep. 3-point play as Pierce finishes it off. Riley has had a couple of drives to the basket here, but that was the first one she'd been able to convert as Cash Atwood has checked in. Kingston tries for the baseball pass to beat the full court press that time. Went out of bounds off Silo. Here's Bellatini. Left wing, drives, free throw line, kicks back out. Kingston works the basketball on the perimeter, and they're going to throw it away. Well, there's a rare Lady Redskin turnover. That's just their 4th of the game. Kingston picking up with some token pressure now. Not seen that aggressive full court press too much here in the second half thus far, but here's Beecham against it, and her pass is knocked out of bounds. Gardner will inbound in front of the scorer's table, and does to Beecham into the backcourt. Avery off right side. Pass goes Atwood here. Now to Riley. Bounces it. Clark open for 3 from the corner. It's good.
Bangarang.
Well, Silo's found a little bit of offensive rhythm here in this second half. It's been a lot better this quarter, Asher, than we saw in the first 2.
Yeah, it has. I mean, looks like the Rebels trying to put on a streak to make this one close, but
yeah, they only in the first half they only got 4 3-point tries and very few even shots at the basket thanks to those turnovers. But Lady Rebels have taken care of the basketball considerably better here in the second half, although, as I mentioned, have not seen quite the same full court pressure. Kingston has scored 7 here in the second half, and they break it into the front court this time. A pass, or that time Ludwig had it knocked out of bounds by Riley Pierce. So let's see, it's Riley's out there for Silo, along with Gardner, Hendricks, Beecham, and Bowerman. Here's Ludwig out front. Gives it off there. Drive by Hayden. They swing it around. Olivia McAllister, another freshman, has checked in the game. Hayden gets it back. Dribbles right side. Kingston has the court spread. 4-out look. Working Bellatini inside. He gets the zone. Here's a bounce inside Bellatini. 3 defenders around her. She spins and scores. She's pretty good when she gets it down that low. And has a chance at the 3-point play. Second foul on Riley. Tubby and Clark back in for Silo. 1:42 to go here in the third. Bellatini's heads to the free throw line for the Lady Redskins. Missed that one. She got 15 points on the night. Bowerman had the rebound. Tubby gets it ahead, picks it up, and across the half-court line. Now pass, nice cut, back door. They find Harley Gardner on the assist from Beecham, and Gardner scores. Harley's got 3 in this quarter. Silo's being a little more aggressive on the offensive end here in the second half than what we saw the first 2 quarters, 35-12. Here's a drive, Hayden. Pass back out. That pass stolen by Gardner. Gives off Beecham. Gardner gets it, dribbles into the front court, down the sideline. Her pass back inside, and in traffic is stolen. Silo had the turnover but gave it right back. Under a minute to go here in the third. Here's a drive, Bellatini, and she's going to be fouled. I think that'll be 4 on Tubby. Christina just picked up her 4th. She's going to have to go to the bench, as do Gardner and Bowerman. Riley Pierce back in. Kinley's back in. Hendricks back in. Ludwig out front, 30 seconds to go in the third. Pass, oh, there's a travel. Tried to hit McAllister, cutting toward the basket, and she carried it. So Kingston's turned it over 3 times here in the second half. Silo just 1 turnover.
Looks like it's now Salo's turn to try to take this on.
But got a lot to make up. Here's Tubby across into the front court. Gives it to Kinley. 6 seconds. Clark, open 3 is no good from the left wing. Bellatini rebound. Long outlet pass. See if they're going to get a shot. They throw one up. It's no good. Ludwig missed that runner from about 25 feet at the buzzer. If she'd have made that one, you could have gave a bangerang, Asher.
Yeah.
Your cousin on that desperation shot at the horn.
Do you think I should say bangerang for her every time she makes a 3?
Well, she's only had 1, so
Yeah.
just hold off. 35-12, Kingston on top. That quarter, 9 points for Kingston, and Silo scored 9. So an even third period. As we are ready to head to the fourth. Lady Rebels looked a whole lot better that quarter, but as I said, they got a lot of ground to make up after that rough first half. Say it's going to be Kingston basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Silo's going to send out Gardner along with the Pierce sisters, Riley and Kinley, Michaela Clark and Avery Beecham. So there's Herndon with the basketball for Kingston. We'll set things up for the Lady Redskins here. Gives it off, Bellatini. Kingston's got the court spread, 5-out offense here. Ledrick inside. Now Bellatini goes inside. Working against Pierce. Then that's a nice crossover move, and she'll score. Bellatini with another bucket. Got around Pierce. She got 17. And there's a steal. Silo with the turnover there. Hayden came up with the steal. Bellatini out on the right wing now. Foster, nobody inside. Gives to Hayden. Now Bellatini, she'll drive in. Bounces it all alone. Backdoor cut and scoring that time. J.C. Herndon has her first points tonight off the Bellatini assist. Beecham going to be double teamed at half court. Pass errant, but saved by Kinley. Drive to the basket, missed. Well, she had an open drive to the basket, but couldn't get it to fall. Lady Rebels have had a few of those tonight when they have taken it inside. Just unable to finish at the glass. 6:20 remaining, fourth quarter. Here's Bellatini. Passes it off right side there to Ledrick. Now to Hayden. Kingston just content to run some clock. Herndon drives in, kicks out. Bellatini's going to step back, shoot a three, and miss this time. Rebound deflected into the hands of Gardner. Lady Rebels have numbers. See if they attack here. Riley inside, goes up, shot missed. Foster got back on defense to pull down the rebound for Kingston. Foster dribbles out front. Now there's Beecham with a steal. Avery bringing it down in transition. Numbers again. Beecham's going to stop in the paint and hit the shot. Pull-up jumper there, and Avery has her first points tonight. I think that may be her first shot. And Bellatini coming the other way, scores. So we've got a timeout. 5:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. (41-14). Silo basketball out of the timeout as Kingston's going to set up with the full court pressure. Tubby bounces it across to Beecham in the front court, and her pass is deflected and stolen. Lady Rebels turn it over. It's 15. That was the number at the beginning of the night. But they have not helped themselves with their rough shooting performance when they have gotten shot attempts. Been few and far between. Here's an errant pass by Kingston and stolen. Beecham comes up with a steal there. Fourth turnover on Kingston in the second half. Pass inside. Riley cutting the basket, missed the shot. Lady Redskins will have it back. Subs get ready to check back in for Silo. Here's a pass down to the baseline. There's travel going to be called. McAllister, the freshman, took an extra step. Here's Cameron Hendricks, Dexter Bowerman back in. The freshman for Silo. Midway point of this fourth quarter. Pass in the backcourt is deflected and stolen. Kingston comes up with another turnover there. Ledrick out front, looking for Foster. She's double-teamed. Gardner and Clark all over her, and one of them's going to be called for a foul. They're going to get Harley on that one. Inbounds goes to Ledrick. 3:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. As Kingston works the basketball. Down to the baseline that goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Lady Redskins here. Atwood's back in for Silo. Drive, Bowerman on the right wing, pulls up and hits the shot from about 5 feet. She's got her first points. It's 41-16 now. Kingston back with it. From on the left side. Here's a drive in the paint, bump there, no call. Shot missed, rebound offensive by Foster for Kingston. Gives it back to McAllister. Now there's Ledrick. With 2.5 to go. Ledrick once again. Pass off. Here's a drive in the paint, and shot goes up and good. Cassidy Walker hits the bucket. Walker, the freshman, has her first points. Hendricks dribbles up, and there's going to be a foul called. Goes on Kingston's Kobe Davis. Olivia Clark has checked in, 5'7" sophomore. Talking about the Kingston New Year's Classic, the first week of January. Annual event right here at the Kingston Multipurpose Activity Center. Lady Rebels will be involved in that, as Bowerman's fouled on the baseline. 4:20 the start time on Thursday, January 4th for the Lady Rebels. They'll take on Latta, paired with Latta in the first round of that tournament, which includes Dale, Atoka, Kingston, Marlow, Bethel, and Broken Bow. Nice spin down the baseline by Castina. Missed the shot, however. And Tubby fighting for the rebound. It's tied up, and the possession arrow goes to Silo. Inbounds, Bowerman missed the shot. Hendricks gets in there for the rebound, and she throws one up and in off the glass. Off the glass, she found the square Asher and hit it.
Yeah, I mean, she just threw it right there and just had a good chance of going in and rolled and hit off the backboard and went right in.
Yep. Hendricks and Gardner still pressuring out front, force a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Kingston this time. So Matheny back in along with J.C. Webb for the first time. Webb, the freshman. And Kingston's going to turn it over on the inbound. Lady Redskins have had more turnovers than Silo here in the second half, but as we mentioned, too big a hole at halftime. Silo trailed. Drive, Webb attacks the basket, missed the shot. Rebound off to Kingston with under a minute to go. So here in the second half, Kingston has outscored Silo just 17-15 in the second half. Much more even second half, but down 26-3 at halftime. That proved to be costly. As Kingston just running out the clock here with 30 seconds to go. They dribble out on the perimeter. Don't forget we'll have boys action coming up here tonight. Rebels and the Redskins. Another tough assignment for an outsized bunch from Silo. 10 seconds. And they'll just stand and hold it to run it out. 43-18 the final. As Kingston comes away victorious in the girls contest here tonight at the Kingston Multipurpose Activity Center. The 10th ranked Lady Redskins improved to 5-2. Silo falls to 5-3 on the season. Scoring looks like this. Well, it was pretty balanced for Silo, but not much for anybody. Christina Tubby had the first points in the game, only points in the first half, 3 points. That's what she ended up with. Riley Pierce with 3, Michaela Clark with 3, Harley Gardner with 3, and 2 for Camry Hendricks, 2 for Avery Beecham, and 2 for Dexter Bowerman. Kingston was led by Emily Bellatini. 17 points for the senior as she leads the way for the Lady Redskins. Jolie Hayden scored 9, and Asher's cousin Avery had 7. So Silo falls to 5-3. Lady Rebels will be back in action at home on Tuesday night, final game of the first semester. Before the Christmas break, they'll take on Bethel. 6 p.m. the start time. That's a little bit different scheduled start time on that one. We'll have it for you here on SiloRebels.tv if you can't make it out for the final game of the first semester. That's coming up on Tuesday night. So that's going to do it for the girls action here. For my man Asher Ludwig, I'm Kevin Farr. So join us. You can sign on to the boys game coming up. We'll be on in about 5 minutes here from Kingston for boys action on the boys feed on the link, which will be up shortly. So until then, I'm Kevin Farr.